Welcome back to the channel. Another cocktail this week, and it is Casa Vinado zero alcohol Mojito 250ml cocktail, and I think it's only the second cocktail of the channel, but let's give it a go. And it's Casa Vinado today, as I mentioned, and before we get into the tasting and all the good stuff, I'll go over the scoring system, which I really should know off by heart by now. 10 points per category, 5 in total, so 50 points up for grabs. Look, smell, taste, mouthfeel, price, and the big one at the end as always, would I buy it again? I've got some quite good facts here I'll maybe go over with you and tell you about. It's from Vinado, as you could have guessed, a Dutch alcohol-free drinks brand best known for alcohol-free sparkling wines. I'll need to try and taste some of those sparkling wines. There are a few available when I was down in London at the weekend. Was founded by Jessica van Spijndonk and Jessica van der Kist around 2017-2018 after she wanted a better alcohol-free wine option. So as part of the ready-to-drink mocktail range, the brand says it's its own thing, not made from the alcohol-free wines. It started with a sparkling mocktail flavours including Mojito and passion fruit martini, with spritz also in the range. Not too much else apart from that. Got some taste notes as well off the website. Nothing too surprising here, being a mojito. Fresh lime, cooling mint, gentle sweetness, and light sparkle. I'll put the nutritional facts on the screen, like I always do. Just over 20 grams of sugar in a 250 can. Coca-Cola's 32 for a 330ml, so you're getting up to that very sugary range where you're kind of thinking if you have 3 or 4 of these, if you have 4, that's nearly, it's 80 grams, which is quite a lot. But looking forward to trying this. I think I had a bit of a moan when I was reviewing the Sir James 101 mocktail. And it was just because I think the danger with these is that you're just drinking a sugary drink. In an ideal world, I guess you would use 00 gin, where they've made the gin and they've removed the alcohol at the end of the process. So you're getting that gin taste and then they're adding all the drinks. But a lot of them, especially the vast majority it seems, especially the big names, the big brands, it's basically just a glorified soft drink. A pink G&T will basically be a pink lemonade. That's what I'm finding so far. But let's not judge everyone the same. Let's give it its own go. Is there anything exciting on the can? Nothing too much. It does have the pant on it, so must be aimed at the Scandinavian market as well, because when you take it back to the shop, you get your 2 kroner back, which I think is a good idea. Probably why they have such high recycling rates. I think it's like 96% in Norway. So, got my cocktail glass. Should I have done the whole crushed ice thing? Maybe. Excuse me, it's been in the fridge for ages, so, oh wow, it smells really nice. A lot, like I say, better than other ones I've tried that just taste like pink lemonade or lemonade on its own. It's kind of crazy. Oh, nearly knocked it over there. That wouldn't have been good. I've only got 1 can of each, so the pressure's always on. So there you go. Tell me what you think about that. Let's do a smell first. It is really good. I'm not going to lie. But I think with the mint in it, definitely allows it to separate itself from the other kind of generic cocktails, which, as I mentioned 3 times before now, kind of just ends up tasting like a lemonade or other type of soda, which isn't great. But, well, cheers, and here we go. Mojito mocktail. That's actually really nice. It really is. Does it taste exactly like a mojito? Definitely not. I don't think you're going to get a real like for like, which you do with the beers. You know, it's wild these days. You taste like a Stella 00 there, and it, you know, I've not been drinking for alcohol for over 12 months. So when I taste them or a Corona, it's just like drinking the real thing. So I don't think you're really going to achieve this unless you use the gin 00, but I really like that. I really do. It's so refreshing. It really is so refreshing. And you can just taste the mint and the lime, of course, but it doesn't... I thought it would be a lot more sugary, if I'm being honest. And it really is refreshing and light. And the sparkling, you know, it's not flat, it's not too fizzy. I think it's brilliant. I honestly do. What a genuinely nice surprise. Right, yeah, that's really good. Right, let's go to the scores. And the scores are in. And I always love getting a pleasant surprise. I really didn't have too many hopes for it. I thought I would get a bit of nostalgia value, but that didn't really flood back. It doesn't taste too much like a mojito. Should I be taking down marks because it doesn't really taste like a real mojito? And of course they could use 00 gin. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if my scores are way off, but a genuine pleasant surprise. And the look of it, I've gave it a solid 8.5. It just looks good. It's a beautiful colour, quite fizzy. It just looks like a posh drink. It really does. It gives posh drinks vibes, and I can't really knock it too much. A good 8.5. And the smell, I'm going to give a 9. It's still, as soon as you open the can, you can just taste, you can smell the mint and lime straight away. It's such a refreshing smell. The mint's strong in it, but not too strong, and just gives you that summer refreshing vibe. Top marks to whoever done the whoever put this together. Jessica and Jessica, that's their names. The taste, an 8.5. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I don't think you could sit and nail 5 of them or 6 of them in a row like I do with Diet Cokes and Pepsi Maxes. But honestly, if you're having 1 or 2 of them and you're just sitting in the garden, I think it would be an absolute winner. It's just something a bit different. As you have more sips of it, you're starting to feel the sugar in your teeth, which I don't really like. I'm definitely going to brush my teeth once I've finished drinking this. But it was just good. I'm going to give it an 8.5 for that. I think the taste is just, it is excellent again. And the mouthfeel, I'm going to give it an 8.5 as well. It's got a great bit of fizz to it, and it just glides down. And it does feel like you're tasting or drinking something a bit more special. You know, you get something on a special occasion when you're little. I don't even know if that's the right way to put it, but you know, when you're younger and you're not allowed to drink, you might get some special juice or something. It's kind of like that. It's something that, you know, you'd maybe have on a special occasion, and I think it would be great, like I say, at weddings and everything. But I say the mouthfeel, a good 8.5. On the price, so we are talking over £3 a can, £3 too. That is a decent amount of money. Granted, you're not going to sit there and buy loads of them, but you know what, if you go in and buy 6 of them for a party or something, that's nearly 20 quid, which is a decent amount of money. I know it's a special kind of one-off drink and you wouldn't buy it all the time, but I'm going to give it a 5. Again, if I'm being harsh, please tell me in the comments. But if my maths is correct in the top of my head, it's 39.5, which is a really good score for these, because as I've mentioned before, loads of them are just glorified sugary drinks and they don't taste good at all. They're just full of colouring and sugars and syrupy flavourings. But how they've managed to keep that light freshness is brilliant. And Jessica, top marks. And there we have it. A successful mocktail review. Casa Vinado, 0 alcohol, mojito, mocktail. Nearly said cocktail again. Definitely a mocktail. I've double checked, I always do. And nothing better when you get a nice wee surprise. So I was really chuffed I did this one. I wasn't looking forward to getting stuck into more mocktails. I've got loads through next door, but I'm going to do it. This has given me a new lease of life for the mocktails. If you like this video and you like alcohol-free reviews, please subscribe, hype, like all the videos. It'd be appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one as always. Take care.